guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik and welcome back to more of Animal Crossing. Let's go to City and those city folk. It is the flea market today. I didn't realise, but don't worry, we're not going to be engaging in it because I have real... if we're going to take part in the flea market, trust me, I'll plan for it. Either way, hopefully you're all doing well. I got in from work like 2 hours ago, so we are on the low down. I may double record depending on which my friends are around because it appears I may have a little bit of time to catch up on recording and whatnot. Going away for 7 days, so I need to pre-record. But Chevrolet has left. Today's my last day. I'm leaving Toffee. Goodbye, Daniel. I hope you won't forget me. I'm gonna forget the letter, but I'm gonna save it as a screenshot on the SD card. God, I'm aging over here. I'm so paranoid that I'll hit the erase all button one day and there won't be any check to be like, are you sure you want to erase all? It'll just be straight, oh okay, sick, gone. It's like, and I'd rather not that happen. Anyway, you still open. You probably just shut actually. Okay, we don't, fine. We can make our own fun. We do not need a silly little raccoon and some coconuts to make an episode interesting, okay? I can talk. Trust me, I can talk. I was at work today, and most of the conversations I had at work were, hi, and then they tell me a drink to make, and on multiple, then I make the drink and think, wow, drink is really annoying to make. Okay, my social today hasn't exactly been the most exhilarating. I did go for breakfast, though, before I started my shift, and it was very yummy. Hash browns are, when done correctly, heavenly, and that remains to be proven wrong to me. They're too good. Oh. But yeah, no, hopefully you're having a good day. Like I said, I worked, I think I've almost worked, I've worked 22 hours or something this week, which is mental. And again, as I'm going away, that'll be a nice little kickback to be like, okay, it's like I worked 2 weeks-ish. It was a little bit of money, but I worked so much this week, I think a nice little dessert break is informed. So yeah, I think I need to play catch up. Luckily I have mostly tomorrow off. I need to get, like I said, the thing is, the main thing that stops me from doing much of my video stuff is which of my friends are around, so, if I could find out which days my friends are around, I could probably try and get all my pre-recording done. Of course, if you were here last time, I think I talked over the fact that one of these videos I want ready is a second channel video, so we, have to deal with that, but, yeah, no, being 7 videos in advance at any given point is a challenge. It's nothing that we haven't been able to do before, though. I hate repeating things, but we have done it before, and the first time we did it, I was so proud of myself, because I think it was August 2020, we were, privileged enough to, have in the UK, a month or two, COVID wasn't that bad, and we went away for summer, but it was, it was dropped to me, 4 days before. So I put my head down, and I managed to get literally the whole week's worth of content ready, pre-scheduled, the lot. And I've never felt more proud of myself doing YouTube than that, because it was just, it's I'm sure you know what I mean. It's like I did that. I pulled that off and didn't pull money and rock off the curse. So it was oh, I was sitting there in bed playing Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice, if I remember correctly, and it was yeah, that is my video pre-scheduled to go up there and getting my notification for my alternate account. Yeah, and I did do that all by myself, and it feels great. It feels great when you do something and you accomplish something and it pays off. Mwah. Like I said, I may have found work boring and stressful points this week, but seeing that what must be 160 plus wage roll into my bank account, rewarding. Either way, we are yet to find the fossil, which is so very alarming. Cause it's I gotta make content somehow, man. I can't socialize with villagers for 20 minutes. We did a whole episode on that, and I'm copying myself if I do it again. So, yeah, I just found myself as a fossil then. But yeah, no, I definitely need to put my head down. Like I said, my main kryptonite is being too social. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to going away. Trying new things, being away, having to change the scenery, and ultimately, again, putting a bunch of work in for a day or two. Probably 4, spread it out. All the days I've got left. Kind of spread the work out and whatnot, all the way up until the evening of the 28th, and then just have a week off. Now come back, nice, revitalized, have my commentary game be a bit more on point. That's the dream. That is the dream vacation, honestly. Yeah. Either way, do we have any new names in our town now that Chevrolet's gone? Random thought. We've been talking about pre-recording and stuff, but Octavia, Olivia, Anka, Frobert, Rowan, Peggy, yeah, you may have been here. Daisy, Cyrano, and Cube. Yeah, no, I don't think anyone new is here. Oh well, we can live. We can live. Ugh. Of course, the question is that can I get a drop on my pre-recording after this record? You're probably worth like a bunch of money. As are you if ACCF has a villager trading market. Like, how did you move in? Why did you move in? What? Champ, you picked up Champ already. Like, everybody else in this town. You're so mean. And you picked up the Chu as well. Anchor has been here less than like a few weeks. What have you guys done? Now, this sounds weird, man. It's weird, but I like it. Ugh. Either way, look at that. I took the fossil. Okay, thank you very much. Well, you know what? We'll have that evaluated. We're going to double for an opportunity. I'm actually going to take a brief trip to the city. Because it's later into the evening, so I want to try and potentially bank on Resetti being open for some free content. But if not, because the chances of that are quite low, I'm thinking we go test, visit Red, see if there's anything going on with him. Because, you know, it's been a while since I've been to Red's. If we can't spend time, like, going back and forth selling coconuts and whatnot, we might as well spend it trying to get some art for the museum. It's a way to blow the money that we've accumulated so far this ep. So, say there, you cuttlefish. You look mighty young, but you're living on your own in this town, you are. You're the wee meadows with your parents' nest younger these days, do you not? Back when I were a lad, you all moved out for one or two things, a job or a wedding. Yeah, the times, they do change, by gar. The city be coming up. Do you have any tissues on you, Sprat? No? Well, off you go. Be a good man, I'll call yourself sometime, will you? Yeah. Anyway, Red should still be open, though. It's only just past 9. Oh, we can play the game! Oh, I don't know any of you. My score's going to be awful. In case you don't know, for the recap, anytime we visit the city, there will be randomly generated villagers hanging about in the town. I'm not going to speak to them, but I'm going to try guess their names before I speak to them, and we give ourselves a score out of how many appear. So, Monique and Bill. Am I correct? Yes, okay, so sick. The Ballooner Man, that sounds ominous. And you're Bill. Sick, okay, so that's 2 out of 3. As for you, something's telling me Gale. Gale or Spork. Spork sounds like a girly pick name, so Gale? Rasher. Nah, I was not gonna get that. Oh, you know what? Fair enough, you got me. I will take 2 out of 3 though. But will I also take myself into Resetti's humble abode today? No. No, I will not. He is closed. Actually, I never just realised this, but the light's up. I can't pan the camera in this one. It's limited. But if you look around, the what's it called? So like auction house open. There's also the light still on in the barbers on the top floor. If you can see it, it's like I remember this window like it was yesterday. You know, AJP Crosser climbing up onto the top and then falling off. Good times. Good times. If none of you have seen like old AJP Crosser videos, by the way, like go watch them. Give my man some watch time. Marquee Second Floor is a masterclass in cinema, film, directing, everything known to man, and it's in City Folk. What more could you ask for? Either way, hello, my little scam artist. What you got for me today? Now if that picture ain't just a sight, it simply soothes my filthy soul to look at that jolly painting. But if anyone has it, I want it to be a cousin, so would you ask for the crazy price of 3920 bells? Sure. I don't think in this game you have a way to discern whether a painting's legit or not, so we're just going to take the gamble and... Why would you give me an invitation? Why? Although, a random idea. He's giving me an invitation because I haven't invited anyone or been in a while. But... Okay, we'll do this. Cousteau Static. I have never seen you before in my life. Claire? Claire? Default name for a person I don't know? Mael. What does that mean? Okay, it's going to be someone who watches this by chance called Mael, who's offended I didn't even know their name existed until 4 seconds ago, but I'm sorry, Mael? Okay, well, once again, 2 out of 3. Nope. Oh, before we dip, Resetti, are you here? Have I told the story actually of how I first went into Resetti's thing? We're here, so I might as well. It was very weird. I was visiting the city late at night. I think I went and got my fortune told. I came out and I saw the light was there, like, and the cones moved because of the camera angle. I sprinted there. It was still open. I went in because for some reason I thought that there was like a timer on how long you had to get in, and it was like, yeah, I'm gonna get you. But no. I think it... I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure what the mechanics of that are. Like, from my own memory of going to it, especially that first time, I must have walked into the fortune tellers and not realised it, because I was aware of how it looked when it was open. So in order to go and see, not Celeste, in order to see fortune telling lady, I would have had to go and, you know, have the cones within my line of sight, and I must have gone in because they were shut. I don't know. I think if you keep going in and out of buildings, it'll change. Like, it's a chance, and then you reload and it'll be shut if it was open. I think that's the case. Again, I don't know the exact specifics. There are other things actually that intrigue me about Animal Crossing. It's because the series wasn't niche, but it wasn't super popular either in the thousands. But there were other things about this game in particular that really intrigued me. Like, you have your Game Shark codes and stuff that require like a understanding of how things work, but it's like, what I want to know is I want to know if there are certain conversations and choices that will guarantee me a golden axe, or if that like a certain choice has a percentage chance to be received good or bad. Stuff like that intrigues me about games, because kind of part and parcel of my university course is that I'm now making that stuff myself. Which I mean is great, by the way, because I've got another like month and a half, 2 months left until I go back to university. We are Persona 4 levels of golden on free time right now. It is sick. Like, I got my little plan, a sneaky little plan, as it were. Finish this Fall Guys video for the second channel, have it scheduled to go up while I'm away. And then, dearest fellows, we go pedal to the metal on the Persona 4 video, put the Zero Escape 1 on hold for now, and we end the summer and my huge amount of free time with the Persona 4 review. Which I know might bum some people out who are looking for the original review, but it's like, I can make that in term time. I doubt I'd be able to make a 5-hour long plus review during assignments and whatnot, but like an hour, that's feasible. It's just, the content is on my mind 24 hours of the day. It is insane, but meh. Either way, moment of truth now, blathers. Is this real? I've kind of skimmed the rest of your text, but this is the part I'm interested in. Woohoo, what a treat for these eyes. This is the jolly painting. Hawk, this upon close perusal you see isn't most certainly not the original. It's a vile, shameless forgery, and the no circumstances must be displayed. I understand you take less sans. Have it from my sight. No, I cannot donate anything else. Do I have enough money to go to the Roost tonight, actually? Okay, well, you know what we'll do? We'll dump the forgery painting and the invitation in the dumpster in Town Hall, because that lets you dispose of trash for free. For some reason, that's only just come to my mind as an alternative to having to pay Tom Nook to get rid of it. But we do that. We withdraw the 20 bells we need. And we end the episode on literally about as much money as we started it on. If not, no, actually, we'll technically be a net profit of 20 coins down this episode. I mean, like, yeah, I suppose these could technically count as money, but we haven't directly sold them, so yeah, we're going to end this episode technically 20 coins down from when we started. I don't think we've had an episode like that in a while. Either way, I need my 200 bells, I need my coffee. What can I say? Also, Pelly's still here. I thought they swapped over to Phyllis at like 8, 9. Is it 10? I don't know. I thought 9 would have been like the reasonable thing, but that's the thing. Again, another thing with this game. I don't know when they swap over, but that's probably known. But it's like, there's some stuff that they must have like hidden or done in a way where it's like, this is like an all ages game, right? It's a 7, anyone from any age can play it. But it's like stuff like late night bugs and stuff, and Phyllis, especially if she appears late, speak of the devil, is like, that's kind of hidden from like part of the target audience. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I find something like that interesting. If you don't know, that is the whole reason I'm on a game design course. Like, I find it interesting. I'll probably find doing it as my job interesting, but I don't know. It's like, if you were like age 7, would your parents leave you up past 9 PM to see Phyllis in Animal Crossing? Because I presume it's 10 is when they swap out then. Or maybe it's a special thing because she's in the Roost? Many questions. But, yeah, no, interesting. Because it's like, I remember when I was 7, when I picked this game up I was 6, but going into being 7 is when I picked the game up a lot more. Yeah, because I think I bought it at the end of 2008, started playing in like New Year's-ish, February 2009, like properly. But it's like, I know for sure my bedtime wasn't past 10 PM at that age. I know my sister and my brothers most certainly weren't. It's like, I think I went to 8:30 because that is what Lazy Town said was a good time to go to sleep at. And I respect Sporticus, so I did. Either way, if I remember correctly, I said I wanted to do something with the house, so... Last episode, I mean. So... You know what? Sure. I can't really think of much else that particularly needs tending to in the town. Tom Nook being short really shuts out a lot of options, because it stops us out of getting an axe, if we don't have one for the previous episode. It stops our coconut shenanigans, and it stops any, like, furniture browsing and whatnot, and the flower garden. Which, like, that takes up more time in the episodes than you'd think. It's like, it kind of locks us out of doing stuff, which means we need to get a little bit unconventional in order to make sure we, you know... I don't want to say hit our quote, because that sounds like I'm just, like, talking for long enough to hit a mandatory time limit. That's not the case, I promise, it's just... Episode length is pretty good. I like keeping them at consistent, like, 22 minutes. It's short enough. Alright, either way, we should probably go to town on this room, because there's a lot of stuff that doesn't need displaying. Mainly you. This here needs to go, like... Yeah, no, I think this part of the room honestly just seems tacky. The issue is we need to go up and down, up and down, up and down, but I'm going to throw that in storage. I want to see if there's anything interesting to really display. I probably would have remembered to do it earlier, but it was more the fact that, what's it called? Yeah, I've got a credit shopping card, not really much we can do, but... Yeah, I would remember to do it earlier, if only for the fact that it slipped my mind on a chord of being... What would it be? Okay, these bowling pins I picked up to actually relocate. Chef's hat, Aggie parasol. Oh, I forget we store a bunch of stuff like that. Big festive tree, we have 2? Oh, okay. Kiwi shirt, Persian coat. The weird thing is I remember, like, wearing some of these. You want to try some gyroids, why not? We've got you in storage, we may as well pull you out. Yeah, we're just going to see if we can revitalize that room, though, because it's been a while since we've touched anything to do with it, so... Have a go at it, you know? Like, this room, again, is, like, it's weird, because it's wacky, but in, like, a kind of endearing and good way. But downstairs, it just needs a little bit of a touch-up. Again, the thing is you can't really do, like, off-center stuff like you can in New Horizons, but, yeah. Either way, here's my plan. Here's why I picked up the bowling pins. It just makes more sense, don't it? It's like, I'm half tempted to move them back a bit and let you be able to get in the way. I don't know. Because obviously I know that's not how ball returns properly work, and but... I think having, like, some actual open space wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Although, I don't know, I'm kind of liking the fact I can stand in a corner of this room for once, but... You know, that spacing's better, so we'll leave that as is, and then I think it's better if we just throw the bonsai down, like, here. And it just seems less cluttered overall is the thing, like... Yeah, we still have the wonderful decision of accidentally buying 2 of the same couch I already owned, but... Of all the days I decide to stay in my house for a long period of time, it's the flea market. For one time! The one time! It's like... Oomph. What are you looking at? You're looking at my full bowl shirt. Oh my, this is a rather nice full bowl shirt. Would you be willing to sell it? Let's talk. 50,000. Are you serious? If you really want to sell that, you need to bring the price down somewhat. No, it's mine. With the first shirt I ever wore, you're not buying it. 50k to push me along to my goal or nothing. Capiche? Don't offer to buy my fishing trophy for, like, 2 bells. I'll become enraged and sick with anger. If you want some proper tact, follow me downstairs. That's where the fun is. Like, you want a leaf, Olivia? Do you want a leaf? Oh, I can pick stuff up. Oh, okay. That's interesting for a multitude of reasons, actually. I genuinely didn't think it would let me do that because of how the game is coded. Because normally if somebody's in your house, you obviously can't pick stuff up and rearrange it to trap them, but, I suppose because Olivia isn't technically on this floor, that means we can rearrange or be like. I thought she was going to follow us down, but it seems like that isn't the case. I see. How very like you. What is that meant to mean? You're so mean. It's like, honestly, if you offered to buy one of these kiddie couches, I would probably sell it you for like 3,000 bells. We'll end this episode on a profit if you want. Are you looking at the pyramid? Oh my, this is a rather nice pyramid. Would you be willing to sell it? Let's talk. What's the price? I'm going to say, I don't know how much it was, but I'm going to say 9,000. Are you serious? If you really want to sell that, you need to bring the price down somewhat. Ah, well. Okay, fine. Just for you, special Olivia price. All 7s. Oh, Daniel, you're just too funny, but enough joking. Give me a reasonable price here. And we could put something else in the middle, but the pyramid's kind of iconic. It's a mishmash of cultures from Mermaid to Egypt to London. It's like... You've hijacked my entire recording, Olivia. Like, please, can I interest you in some sofas? Please. Please, I am begging you, just buy a sofa. I have 2 of them. Oh, what a find. Would you consider selling this kitty couch? Yes. 3,000 bells. Are you serious if you really want to sell that? 2,500. Okay, yeah, 2,500. Lowest I'll go is flat 2,000. Isn't the base price like... In fact, 2,000. 2,000 is my floor price. Well, don't you think that's a bit unreasonable? I'm not being cheap, I just want to hear a price that makes sense. 1,777. If that isn't... Right, if that's not going to be accepted... I'm trying to sell you a couch here. 1,500, final price. Okay, which, you know, I've gone 500 bells below my... Okay, to be fair, I earn this much an episode. Final price, 1,000. If you're still too picky... okay, who could pass up an 1,000 bell price? You'll find this gives me room to actually sort this room out, so... Oh, I can't pick up stuff while the guests are over. Okay, well, you know what? We got rid of a couch, means we can expand that room some more in a future thing, but yeah. We're going to play around with it, see how it ends up panning out. But until then, let us end things. With a little bit of a schedule. But if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out a bunch, lets me know you want to see more of this, and all of that good stuff. But until next time, Lord said, all that aside, I really do hope you've enjoyed, and thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.